In this video, we're going to focus on teaching the foot to resupinate. So after the foot has been in pronation or a healthy mobile adapter shock absorber, the foot needs to start to supinate or resupinate. And resupination, the arch is going to lift, and the talus bone, if you could point to the talus bone again, Jessie, maybe actually facing the camera, thank you. This time is going to rotate away from the midline of the body. Yeah. Now the other critical component is that the first metatarsal head, if you could show the bottom of the foot, or yeah, that's fine, any view, and point to it, and the fifth metatarsal head, they need to stay grounded. They do not get to lift. So the exercise is what I'm going to actually now have you come into half kneeling, Jessie. And this time she's going to have 3 wedges. She's going to have a black wedge under the inside of her heel bone, and if you could just move the black wedge back so that it's just under the calcaneus, fantastic. And 1 green wedge under the first metatarsal head. I'm actually going to come right over and zoom in on her foot on this one. And the second green wedge is slid under her 4th and 5th, not just the toes, but under the metatarsals, the long bones that connect with the toes. So under the 4th and 5th, beautiful. And that's her setup. And then she's going to be in that same half kneeling position that we were in for restoring pronation. So full body here. And just to remind you, for those of you for whom it is difficult to kneel on the floor, this can be done standing with your foot on a chair. So the full body movement is she's just going to bring her weight forward a little bit like we did before, and the arch will lower. And then as she backs off, here's where so I'm just going to have her do that motion a few times, just so you see what the body is doing. She's bringing her weight forward, but we are really focused on the backing off component of this exercise now. So she's bringing her weight forward so the arch lowers so that it has more room or a bigger range as it lifts. We recommend you do this side profile to a mirror so you can monitor your arch. Now the next component she's going to add is she's going to wrap her hands around her tibia. And her intention here is to rotate her tibia away from the midline of the body as she backs her weight off. So as she brings her weight forward, she's going to rotate the tibia just maybe back to neutral. As she brings her weight back, which is our focus, she really is going to crank on it, rotating it, spinning it away from the midline of the body. Beautiful. Now what you're going to monitor in the mirror is you should see, as you bring your weight back away from the foot, is the arch lifting. Beautiful.